It's Smack the Guru. This is the review for Moon Knight Season 1, Episode 2, Summon the Suit. And what a great title. Because if you like me, and you've watched this episode, and you didn't do a bunch of research beforehand to basically figure out what the episode gonna be about, and you just took in the episode, the entire time I was saying, summon the suit. Just let Mark take control, man. Summon the suit. You know, of course Steven was scared, but I'm just like, yo, dude, you got demons chasing you, your wife there, summon the suit. But it took him a while. He finally was like, all right, let me just summon the suit, you know. And he actually changed into the suit, but he was like more formal. When he changed, it was like, okay, Moon Knight about to go to a ball. Then once Mark took control and he changed, it was more the fighter, you know. So I'm glad he finally changed. But, and if this is your first time here, make sure you subscribe, click the like button, all that. I appreciate it, you know. Now, let's start from the beginning, because this episode gave us a lot of information that I didn't know. You know, one, when he first wake up, he having nightmares. They go look at the security footage. We figure out, okay, people cannot see the monsters that's chasing him. You know, so I'm like, okay, so this is something that only a few people could see. Everybody can't see these monsters. Then we figure out a lot after his wife pops up. Because that let me know, okay, you got Mark, he's living a whole nother life. You got Steven, he's living a whole nother life, but he's not really in control because of Khonshu being basically the top guy who has Mark as a servant. Until he accomplishes a certain amount of things, then Khonshu will be like, okay, I'll let you go, I'll go on to the next person. Which could possibly be Layla. And the person before Mark was Arthur. So I'm like, okay, so Khonshu was able to just switch people like that. I'm like, all right, hopefully something happened to where Steven or Mark, they come together and then they able to just keep the Moon Knight character. Because I don't really want it to where it's just like, all right, we got a new Moon Knight. All right, we got like too quick, you know. Eventually they gonna have to switch Moon Knight to somebody else, but hopefully it just stay with Oscar for a while, the actual person that's playing it. All right, so we figure all that out. But when he gets captured, we also figure out what is Arthur looking for. It's Ahmed. So he's looking for Ahmed, and she is super powerful just by him having the staff and being able to do what he do. You know. Now the big difference between Ahmed and Khonshu is Khonshu, he attacks people after they committed crimes. Ahmed is a person that attack people, or God, that attack people before the crime is actually committed. So that's a big problem. It was a movie, Minority Report, about that. But that's a big problem. So it's going to be chaos because it looked like they're going to be able to get to Ahmed. And that's going to be a problem. Now, going forward, some things I want to see that I'm looking at, I'm like, okay, what direction are they going to take this? Will Layla actually get powers? Hopefully she don't get Moon, because I'm sure there's other deities and gods that's out there other than these two. So hopefully she get powers, but just not Moon Knights. That'd be cool. You know, if she get powers too, because she popped up and she most likely gonna be a central character going forward. And then also, will Arthur have some type of change of heart? Because I can see that coming. Because remember, if he was a servant to Khonshu, if Mark and Steven are servants to Khonshu now, well, Arthur is probably a servant to Ahmed. And he's probably thinking in his head, okay, if I do a certain amount of things, then I'll be able to get out from service of Ahmed. You know, so possibly Arthur having a change of heart could be coming, which would be good too, because phenomenal actor. It'd be good to have him just a part of the MCU, period. You know, but exciting episode. This was the information episode. I guarantee we're gonna get one more episode like this, because it's 6 episodes. So usually they do 2 episodes where it's a little bit less fighting and it's just not as much action, and then you just get a lot of information. You know, in the 2nd episode and the 4th episode will be probably the best ones to do that on, or the 4th or the 5th. You know, but I could definitely see us getting one more episode similar to this. And I liked it because we got to learn about this character and learn more about everybody surrounding this character, because they bringing in other powers with Ahmed. I'm sure they're going to bring in other powers with other people, you know. So good episode, good information type episode. It's Mac the Guru. Y'all let me know what y'all thought of this episode. Did y'all like it? Did you wish that he would have just gave his self to Mark quicker? And then did you like when he went formal? You know, he's more like Moon Knight about to go to the ball instead of, you know, about to actually fight somebody. I'm like, oh, okay. You know, so we seen what Moon Knight looked like with Steven too. You know, so it's like different. More of a fighter with Mark, more a formal fighter with Steven, you know. So we learned a lot this episode, man. It's Mac the Guru as always. If you're still here, click that subscribe button. Y'all be easy, be safe. Peace.